Hello, beautiful one. I'd like to share this understanding with anyone who is open to hearing it. So, we are creating, we are designing, we are aligning with every single thought, with every single feeling, with every single action. And there are these massive timeline availabilities that have been created by huge collectives within the collective. So groups of people that have connected in and felt to share an aligned intention, an aligned belief structure with one another. And so in doing so, those belief alignments created an experiential space in which those beliefs could be experienced. So we have all of these timelines available, and they can be tapped into and experienced by anyone who leans in through their belief, their faith, their intent, and their actions and their emotions, and aligns a connective point with that available experiential timeline. What would be so powerful for all of humanity, for the entire collective, every space of it, all of these individualized spaces, what would be so powerful for the whole, the one, the all, would be if the individual spaces could consider allowing room for an unknown or unattached ending or outcome, the way they see it having to be. That is a really big thing to say and ask, I understand, because most of these belief structures are embedded inside religions and even scientific teachings that really leave no room for a neutrality and a non-judgmental connectivity. So why would I ask this? Why would I say this? Why would I state this? Because I understand in my being that we, in connection with God, Source, the One, the All, we are limitless. We are limitless, and when we see ourselves in one particular alignment or role or title or timeline or belief structure, when we place ourselves in just one, we cap our potential. And it doesn't mean it's a done deal for the entirety of our existence, because it isn't. We're eternal beings, and we will allow ourselves to open again through neutrality and love when we move into a space in which the fear has been healed enough and we feel safe doing so. And for many, it is this lifetime. It is this earth, it is this space, it is this alignment in which they have healed so much past fear spaces, trauma spaces, dense spaces throughout themselves, and in the work we do with Acasma quantum energy, people are healing their ancestors and their family lines as well. And that is what we needed here on Earth. That is what we needed here in humanity as a species, is we needed individuals who were ready consciously to step into the all, the one, and allow the healing through all levels of their being. That truly is quantum healing. And so we have this happening, and those of us who are experiencing this, living this, being this, implementing this, doing this, we are not choosing to tap in completely and or align fully with any individual timeline. So when you go on TikTok or IG or Facebook or any of these social outlets, or you talk with your friends or your family or your church people or your schoolmates or whatever it is, everyone has somewhat of an idea of what's happening in the world and where it's headed, where it's been. And each one of those spaces of understanding vibrate that particular energy. So the more you have vibrating at specific spaces together, the stronger that particular vibration becomes and solidifies as a timeline option. But what if, Divine One, what if more and more humans were able to release the specifics, and more humans were able to come from the clarity of the origin of love, and more humans did not need to know or have specifics stating and boxing them in, but instead more and more humans were open and available to understanding themselves and anchoring, meaning being, implementing, vibrating at that vibrational space of flow. Oh, what a glorious world we are creating when we emanate love. Without that love being connected to a judgment or a regulation or a requirement in order for that love to be real or true, but allowing the love to be because the love is. And knowing that none of the outcomes have to be the end, the be-all end. They will be in a sense, because they will end that space of life as those individuals who believed it would end that way will experience it due to that belief. And then on top of that, they will experience a new space of themselves on the other side of it, because they will have encountered what they saw as the end of life as they knew it. And we have so much going around on these social platforms and in our lives of people and how they think things are going to, quote, end or go. Yes? And remember, in claiming any one of those, there is a space of being capped in, and you are grander and vaster than even that. So with great love, respect, and honor for you, I leave this here for anyone who chooses to flow from their origination as love. Unending blessings upon you, Holy One. Unending.